Hey, Redeeming Grace Church family and friends, Pastor Josh here with an update for Wednesday, May 29th of 2024. First of all, I would ask you to just pray for our Manderson project this Saturday. There's 6 or 7 of us guys going down and spending all day fixing up a basketball court, working on a playground, doing some other just things to bless the community there, as well as a hot dog feed. And then the community's so excited about it that they're actually going to do a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. There's going to be a 4-on-4 women's volleyball tournament, and so there's a great buzz around Manderson community. Manderson is where Daniel Pontylegans is from, and he has wanted to do this for his community for a couple of years now, and we've decided to go ahead and pull the trigger. So we're partnering with Manderson Community Church with Pastor Jeremy Mao and his wife Sarah, who are doing a really good work there on the reservation. And so we're excited to partner with them, and just in the name of Christ to bolster Daniel's witness in that community, to bolster Manderson Community Church's witness in that community, and also to just let them know that there's also a church in Rapid City, that if they ever find themselves in Rapid City, there are Christians who care about them and care about the reservation and care about the people that live there. So pray that it would be an effective project and that it would accomplish what the Lord wants it to accomplish. It'll be a great weekend. I look forward to sharing more with you about how it went. Also, I just want to remind you that there's a couple of groups that I need to update you on. First, the women's group that normally meets on Wednesday nights is not meeting tonight. They're now moving to Monday nights and continuing their book study here at 6:30 at the Ministry Center, 140 North Street. Ladies, you can jump in. Even though they're in the middle of the book, you can jump in at any time. They'll get you caught up. It's a great fellowship and encouragement and prayer for one another. Also, I'm starting a men's Bible study that's actually going to start tomorrow on Thursday at 6 a.m. We're going to meet at Gizzy's Coffee up on North Street. So if there's any men out there that want to get up early starting tomorrow and have Bible study and prayer and just connect with one another, I'm going to be there tomorrow. If there's no one there, then I'll just work on my sermon. It'll be no problem. But if there is any of you that can come, even on short notice tomorrow, just plan on that every Thursday morning that I'll be there, and we'll study Scripture, pray for each other, hold each other accountable, and encourage each other for the day. So I'm looking forward to starting that. Also, don't forget that there are church picnics on June 9th, July 14th, and August 4th after church. The one that's coming up the quickest here in just a couple Sundays will be just outside the Journey Museum. It's going to be potluck style, so just bring food with you, and we'll just enjoy the grassy area outside of the Journey Museum, enjoy some fellowship, hanging out. Any yard games that you want to bring, that would be fun too. It'll be very informal, very potluck style, but a good time of connecting with one another. Lastly, one of the things I shared with our members on this past Sunday night, and I've shared this with a few others, I want to share it with you, is that one of the things I'm praying for is that God would send us 4 strong families to bolster the ministry of our church. As many of you know, we've lost some people from our church for a variety of different reasons. And so I am just praying that God would replenish some of those families and bring in a lot of strength into our church. There's a lot that the Lord is calling us to that we feel like we don't quite have the strength to be able to do. So I'm praying that God would send 4 families our way who are Christians, who are strong, who would add strength to our church, who would add ministry capacity. I would love if 2 of those families really had a shepherding heart, loved taking care of people spiritually and relationally, emotionally, just were really shepherding in terms of people's souls. And then if 2 of those families were just really good at getting things organized and getting them done. So kind of people-oriented with a real spiritual maturity, a good handling of the Bible and care for people, and 2 families that are just good at taking tasks and getting them done. That would be such a blessing to our church. So I'm just praying specifically for that and asking you to pray for me as well. Pray that there would be some who would resonate with our vision, that would fit with our church, and would increase our capacity to care for people. And maybe increase our capacity for impact here in the downtown Rapid area. We have more ministry than we have ministers, and so pray to the Lord of the harvest that he would send us workers to labor in this part of the harvest field. I'm also, as part of that, praying that God would give us 4 new church partners who would support us financially, which would be great, but also would invest in us relationally, and maybe send us teams to help us do projects. Maybe we could send teams to them. And so join me in praying for 4 new families to join and strengthen our church, and 4 church partners that would really nurture and encourage us, that we might cross-pollinate with, and we might be of strengthening to them as well. So That's it. That's all I've got for today. Thank you for praying for these things. I love you, and I hope you have a great week. We'll see you Sunday. Bye.